Hey, boys and girls, it's Miss Deanie. It's Friday. Happy Friday. We are going to still be practicing a little bit with mixed numbers to make as fractions and fractions to mixed numbers. So if you want to follow along in your math book, I am looking at some problems from page 421. But you should definitely be following along at least on a piece of paper or a notebook. Okay. All right. So let's try these out. Okay. So scoot that down. Good. Okay. So I'm going to try a few problems. I actually did some of these problems yesterday. So I'm going to try to find some that are different that I didn't do. So we have 3 wholes and 2/3. And we're going to change that into a fraction greater than 1. So remember from yesterday, if we're talking thirds and we want to make 3 wholes into thirds. So we would have 1 whole is 3/3 plus another whole, which is 3/3 plus, so that's 1, 2 wholes. We have to have 3. One more. So that's 1, 2, 3 wholes and plus 2/3. Okay. So then we just have to count up how many, count up our numerators, keep our denominators. So we have 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. So we have 11 thirds. And remember, I said you could also think this is like repeated addition or multiplication. So we have 1, 2, 3 groups of 3/3. So that's why you could also do 3 groups times the 3/3 plus our 2 from here. So 3 times 3 is 9. That was what we had here. 9/3, 3, 6, 9, plus 2, plus our 2/3 to get 11 thirds. Okay, let's do one more like that. Let's try to get Dennis to put this onto the wall. Okay. Right now it's just sitting up on a TV tray. Okay. Let's try. I'm trying to see one that we haven't done yet. Maybe I'll just make one up. 4 2/3. I think I'm making this up. I hope I don't have this on here. Yeah. So this is not in the book. 4 2/3. So we could do. We're talking thirds. We have to get 4 of them. So 3 plus 3, that's 2 wholes, plus another 3, that's 3 wholes, plus one more third, that is 4 wholes. 1, 2, 3, 4, plus 2/3. 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14. 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14. So we have 14 thirds. You see that? Okay. And we can think about it like 3 times 4, which is 12, plus 2 to get our 14 thirds. You see that? Yes. Okay. All right. 2, let's try that were improper fractions, and we are changing them back over to make them fractions, or changing them back over to mixed numbers. So I'm not going from the book anymore. Just follow along. Okay, so if I had 11 fourths, okay, now the 2 ways we could do it, we can make wholes. So like 4 fourths is 1 whole, plus another 4 fourths is 2 wholes, and that's 4, 8, right? 4, 8. Can I do 12? Can I do another whole? No. I have 4, 8, and then how many more do I have to do to get up to 11? So 4, 8, and then 9, 10, 11. So I have 3 fourths. 4, 8, and then 9, 10, 11. So that's that. And then we just have to think how many holes we have. So we have 1 whole, 2 wholes, and 3 fourths. Now remember, I said we could do it with division also. So you could think of 11 fourths as 11 divided by 4. 4 times something will get me close to 11. 4 times 2 gets me 8, and then our remainder, 9, 10, 11, remainder 3. So remember, this is like our quotient, 2 wholes, and then remainder would be 3. And if you look here, it's 2 wholes, and here's our leftover, our remainder, 3/4. Okay, let's try one more. Let's try 13 tenths. Okay, so again, we could do 10 tenths would be 1 whole, but I can't do another 10 tenths, right? I could do 10 plus 3 tenths. So 10 tenths plus 3 tenths equals our 13 tenths. And I have 1 whole and 3 tenths. And the other way you could do it, 13 divided by 10. 10 times something to get me close to 13, I could only do 1. 10 times 1 is 10, and then 11, 12, 13, with our remainder of 3. So how it turns out is 1 whole, 3 as our numerator, and we're talking tenths. Okay? Hope this helps, guys. Please make sure that as you follow along, you are writing things down in your notebook or a piece of paper or a whiteboard, anything, just to follow along, just like as if we were sitting in class together. Today, you'll have this video to watch. You'll also have a Google slide with 2 slides, very similar to yesterday's, where you're sliding the numbers over, right? And then fill out that Google form too. I like those, so it helps me to figure out what you guys need help with and what you guys are doing good with, okay? All right, see you guys. Have a great weekend. See you back on Monday.